Well, it helps if I plug it in all the way. I'm just on top of it today. So, here we go. Again, I accidentally pushed go live at 10, and it's supposed to be at 10:15. Which means Miriam's not here yet, but at that point, I had already pushed the button and I couldn't stop it. You can't stop the signal, man. Anyway, welcome to Technical Issues Podcast, Monday edition. Yeah! Well, the funny thing is, so the camera, I almost had it plugged in, and it wasn't. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I accidentally went live early. This is supposed to start at 10:15, but I pushed the button early, and Miriam's not here yet. Keto Simple says, great job, Chris. Yeah. By the way, does your wife like any of the flavors of Keto Chow? I swear, every single video I've watched, she's been like, nah, don't like it. I'm like, all right. I mean, you like the birthday cake. Anyway, Mama Cat says it's Monday. Yes, it is Monday. Yeah, now it's my fault that Miriam's late. Just like Tom says. Mike says you can't stop a moving train. Well, you can. You just have to use really good brakes. That's probably Miriam saying, why did you start early? Anyway, yeah, it probably is. Let's see. What is she saying? She says I'm on my way, sorry. And I will say, I accidentally started early. I accidentally started early. Haha. Anyway. Indigo Neely's here, says morning. I guess I should say hi to everybody. Yeah, Dustin says she doesn't like anything. Becca's here. Rick Wynn is here as well. Debbie says good morning, Chris. Yeah, I'm all over the place this morning. Well, welcome. Welcome. So let's see. This week, so Miriam and I have an interesting schedule this summer. This is one of the few weeks where we don't really have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm really enjoying that. Mike says, drive faster, Miriam. Jackie says, Chris, she literally has maybe 2 items she likes, and then she still wouldn't get them because she wouldn't pay for it. That's funny, talking about Dustin's wife. Let's see, Tracy says good morning, and Susan says good morning as well, and Michelle's here from Tennessee. Yeah, so this week I'm really enjoying not a lot going on. We were looking over our schedule on Saturday, and my son said, hey, don't we have that FSY thing going on? I'm like, yeah, I think it's on the calendar. Turns out I didn't put it on the calendar yet, and one of my other sons has a conflict, and so our August, June is going to be okay for the next couple days. July is a little squirrely at the beginning and at the end, and then August is going to be nonstop because, well, for those of you who don't know, there's this great website, Carb Events. Now I'm sharing my screen. Whoops. Okay, so great website called lowcarbevents.com. We've got the keto meetup coming up. That'll be fun. Miriam and I will not be at the antithetic thing because we have this conflicting with it. We will be at Omaha, and then right after Omaha, we're going to go to the Orlando Summit. So that'll be interesting. We're only going to be home for 2 days before we have to take off for that again. And don't come stealing from my house, because there will be people at home, just not us. Betsy's here from Naperville, or is it Naperville? I'm not sure. Which one is it? Anyway, it looks like Lynette is here as well. Let's see, anybody? I probably missed a lot of people. Emily says, hi, Chris, good morning. Good morning to you, too. Debbie says, good morning. Yeah, I didn't check the sound. I'm just off my game this morning. Well, and a lot of it has to do with I actually got into work late today because I was going to physical therapy for my shoulder weirdness, and Yeah, so I got there super late. Two Crazy Ketos live stream was effectively over by the time I even got into work, because at 8:30 we have a bunch of morning meetings that we do here every day, and yeah, 8:30 Mountain Time. But I did look at my schedule, and it looks like we're going to go do some more scuba diving stuff in the middle of July, if you guys care. Let's see, Betsy's talking to Neely. Rick Wentz says 2 days of laundry before heading out. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we could totally do that between Omaha. Well, what really is going to be crazy is our kids are doing kind of a summer camp, except for one of our kids who has a choir thing that's conflicting with it. So he'll be going early, and then the other kids, they'll get home. This is in August, early August. They'll actually get home from that and then immediately have to turn around, and we're going on a boat thing with Joe and Rachel. But what's really going to be interesting is coming up, not this week is fine, but the day after the 4th of July, 5th of July, obviously, Miriam and I are getting ready. We're doing you could say a pioneer reenactment, like walking the Oregon Trail, if you will, just in a part of Wyoming. And it's going to be really interesting because they published the menu. It's like 24 or 25 miles total, split up among 4 days. Kind of a half day at the beginning and a half day at the end. The second day is going to be a bit brutal. Anyway, but they published the menu. Let's see. Do I even have? Hold on a second. I'm actually. This would be a good thing to talk about because it's a bit relevant. There's Miriam. You're okay. I started early.
It's after 10 still, so I'm still late.
Yeah, well, but you were supposed to be here at 10:15. I started early.
Oh, I thought we were doing it at 10 this whole time.
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe I started on time. Anyway, we're talking about the schedule, the menu for Trek.
Oh.
And what we're going.
Oh, right. Okay,
and
this is our hike. Sorry, my hair. I just got out of the shower.
You want to look at yourself? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I look so good. So good. So good.
We got some focus issues going on. Anyway, okay, so we're talking about Trek.
Right. So we're trying to make a plan of what we're going to eat, which is actually really easy. The last time we did this, we just brought avocado oil and Keto Chow, Splendor bottles.
Keto
and
Chow,
bottle brush and soap. That's what we brought, which was super minimal, and it didn't.
I even did a blog post about it.
Cause any big problems. Look at the old packaging. Well, that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. But yeah,
So we could easily do that also.
Mm-hmm. July 2018. Look at that.
Whoa. It feels like it was yesterday.
See, bag of Keto Chow, avocado oil, blender bottle brush, and some soap in a tiny bottle. I still have that soap in a tiny bottle.
And it was really nice because you just made it for me, and then I drank it, and then you washed the bottle. So I'm like, if you're gonna do all the work, I'm willing to do that.
But here's what they have. So it's hoagies every day, which we can just pull off the meat and cheese.
Yes.
Got some condiments. We're not going to be eating any of that stuff. They actually have a catering company that's coming up and doing it. Because look at this. Dinner is burgers, fries, and shakes.
Yeah, they're bringing Iceberg shakes. Iceberg is a
local
fast food restaurant that's by us.
Grilled burgers. Great. Mm-hmm. I can eat hamburger patties.
And last year we had some of the volunteers that were helping with the food would when we came by, they're like, you may have one piece of bacon, you person, and then the bear's like, here's 5.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that we'll be taken care of. Also, I have my specific macros still are pretty low.
You're kind of doing 2 MAD or 1 MAD.
Yeah, so it'll probably be easy for me to have 2 slices of cheese and turkey and ham and for a meal, and it will I will want more, but that'll be the right amount of macros that I'm doing. And I'm not going to stop just because we're doing this activity.
Yeah.
So.
Well, so there's bacon and eggs for breakfast.
Which will always be awesome.
Yeah.
And that'll
lunch,
fuel you for
we're
the
back
whole
to
day.
hoagies. Barbecue chicken dinner.
Yeah, so I talked to the girl this morning, and she's checking on the...
She gave me information. The meat is mixed in with the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Thursday, bacon and eggs. Great. Hoagies again. Dinner time, sweet pork with brown sugar, Dr. Pepper.
And Chipotle
and it's going to be
sauce.
mixed in with the meat. So
it says tobacco.
Tabasco.
It says tobacco.
It's supposed to be Tabasco. That's hilarious, actually.
Chipotle tobacco sauce for the youth.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting thing because I'm going to bring a bunch of Keto Chow.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to have some mixed up because they have some coolers that we can put some stuff in. But I'll be planning on at least 3 meals needing to use Keto Chow. So,
Oh, the whole time? Yeah.
at least 3, probably more.
And we're going
So-
to be tired. Wow, I just really look so good.
So good.
So good. Like, I really just I literally did just get out of the show. Look how tan I am, though. I mean, for, my standards of whiteness. And my no makeup on.
Now I want to check and see what time this is supposed to be scheduled at.
It's at 10.
This morning it is at 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think when I scheduled the live stream, I put it at 10:15.
Oh,
I'm off
okay.
my game. I'm so off
It's
my
fine.
game today.
You miss me when I'm gone.
Anyway, let's see. People saying hi. Betsy says, I have a carb butt. You're welcome to it for a visit. Yeah, and Holly says we're heading into conference. Crazy.
I know we have a lot of stuff going on.
Mama Cat says, I got up early so I didn't miss 2KK this morning, so a second cup of coffee it is.
Nice. I
And
listened
Holly
to
says
him
you're
for a minute while I was getting ready, getting in the shower.
Mike says, here in Las Vegas, I say we celebrate the pioneers who died of cold and starvation by having a big picnic outside on the hottest day of the year.
Right.
Yeah, around here we celebrate the 24th of July is the day that the pioneers came into the Salt Lake Valley,
Right.
just behind my head.
Yeah.
Over here.
Over there.
Right there.
In your eye.
Anyway, and and every time we have it, I'm like, how did they survive wearing that much clothing?
It's a lot of clothes.
Anyway, Platte River Kiosk says,
They
yeah,
didn't
have fun
get as many
trekking.
bug bites because they were covered
That
in
is
clothes.
true. And they didn't get as much sunburn. So as part of the trek,
Yes.
the reenactment thing, we're going to be, like, you have to wear a
have to wear a
dress and with pants underneath, right?
Yes, I have to wear a skirt with pants underneath, long sleeve shirt, which is so funny because the boys get to wear pants. And so I get to wear pants and a skirt. Won't that be nice?
I'll be wearing my old man hat.
Oh, and an apron. I have to wear an apron.
Oh, yeah, I have to
too.
wear an apron too.
But it's nice they don't tell us you have to wear like the bonnet because when, originally when we started doing Trek, like as our church, all the ladies wore bonnets because that was historically accurate. But
Yeah.
now you can just wear a wide brimmed hat
That
with
works.
a little thingy.
And we'll be wearing work gloves.
Yes.
Yeah, so my job, we previously did it as kind of the leaders of a little group of youth. Now we're just in charge of taking pictures and video.
Yeah, it's going to be super slick.
Anyway, Sandy says Miriam always looks beautiful.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Everyone's saying good morning. Mike says to you. Alan says
Yeah,
good morning. Emily says
So
good
what
morning.
time did you even start?
Me?
9:45?
I start, this?
Uh-huh.
10 o'clock.
Oh, on time, you mean.
I started it on time.
So you're fine.
Anyway, Linda wants a candy corn flavor. My understanding
would
is
be
candy
fun.
corn is just vanilla flavored.
No. It's vanilla that's orange and white striped.
Yeah, but I don't think that the different colors actually have anything. I think it's just vanilla candy. That's my understanding.
I don't know what it is.
So here, just take the birthday cake Keto Chow and take a marker and cross that out and say candy corn.
Also, put some orange food coloring in.
Keto Simple says, sweet nicotine sauce.
Right? Sweet nicotine sauce.
Mama says, get them hooked on tobacco early.
I know. Start them at 12.
Fireworkia, yeah, it's nothing like tobacco sauce. Amber
like,
says, you're
what?
beautiful, Miriam. Mama Cat says,
Amber.
you look refreshed.
Oh, yes. Well, I am clean. And I had a great workout this morning, so I'm feeling awesome.
Keto Simple says,
Just
don't worry
wet.
about my hair is a mess, and I'm not wearing makeup either.
Right? Twinners!
Risa says, hello everyone, from dark and gloomy New Jersey. Just made a salted caramel Keto Chow with a half cold brew coffee since I ran out of caramel macchiato. That works.
That works.
Yeah, Becky's here.
Hi, Becky.
Let's see.
Hi, Ricklin.
Gina is here. So good morning, everyone. And Holly says, I wore bloomers under the dress.
Yeah,
you can totally do that too.
They said that should be bloomers, but
who has bloomers?
Yeah, they didn't even like tell them like officially what it should be. The list says skirt, leggings, or pajama pants underneath your dress. I'm like, I'm not wearing pajama pants. They're gonna catch all those weeds. So I'm gonna wear the same shorts I'm wearing right now.
Speaking of bloomers, on Thursday night we were eating dinner, and well, this week was weird because a bunch of our kids were going to Scout camp or Young Women's Camp or all this other. At one point we were down to one child in the house.
Yeah, for like two days or 3 days. I think it was.
And then
3 days.
2 days later, we were up to 5 children in the house.
All but one.
It was weird. But Miriam got it into her head on Thursday. She was trying to figure out what to do, and she decided we were going to watch Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
It's because Max really likes that Saw song. What is it?
What, the Polecat song?
I'm a lonely polecat.
That's a weird song, by the way.
Blue. That's a weird movie.
Yes, the movie is just straight up, just wacko.
It's inappropriate.
They're kidnapping these girls.
Yeah.
And it's in the Oregon country, but there's that scene where they're upstairs. When you marry in June.
Oh, and the girls are all in their underwear.
Yeah,
in their
underwear. Anyway, Dorcas.
I just thought it was funny. I'm like, why are they in their underwear but with shoes on?
Because they're dancers.
Okay.
Everyone's a dancer in that movie except for Benjamin and Adam.
And the main girl probably.
I think she's a dancer too.
I don't remember them.
All I know is anytime there's a scene, go back and watch Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
And
just
Benjamin's
a wacko. Yeah, Benjamin's in the corner clapping. It's just hilarious because he was an actor and everyone else was there for the dancing.
Yeah.
Becky says
they're from like the ballet. Like in the credits it said they're from.
Yeah, courtesy of the New York Ballet.
Yeah.
Becky says I made my birthday cake Keto Chow last night for lunch later today. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Keto Simple says just make it orange and call it candy corn.
Right?
Tracy says I had birthday cake Keto Chow Saturday for the first time. Love it. Nice.
Oh, yay, Tracy. I'm glad you like it.
Linda says I just placed an order for birthday cake too. Mike says I agree candy corn and birthday cake would be similar. I taste the sprinkles in it a lot.
Yeah, I know too. I'm like, oh, it tastes like sprinkles.
Keto Simple says Bloomingdale's doesn't even sell them. Bloomers? What?
Oh, yes. Well, that's because they're ridiculous.
Okay, Jackie says, yeah, candy corn is honey, butter, sugar, and vanilla.
That sounds about right.
So it needs some honey flavor. Interesting.
There are some sugar-free honeys. I know Nature's Hollow had one for a while. Chalk Zero has one.
It was janky.
I know. I don't like any of them, really.
Carrie
but I also didn't have an association with honey before. We didn't ever do
a lot of honey stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Holly says that she made her own bloomers.
I know Holly would make those.
Yeah, she would.
I went to a thrift store this weekend and took Ruth and Max and Sam.
Oh, to look for stuff?
And we got 2 pairs of pants for Sam, 2 skirts for me.
Max got a couple
2
shirts,
shirts for me, 2 shirts for Max, and 2 shirts for Ruth.
I bought buckets.
And it was $50.
Wow. So one of the things with the Trek thing, you need to pack all of your stuff in a 5-gallon bucket, and then those go on the hand carts.
Yes.
And so we needed 5 buckets. I got 5
we're
buckets.
Reenacting their journey
and
is what it
2
is.
totes. Because as the video guy, I need to bring along a bunch of battery stuff so that I can charge equipment for myself and for others.
Yes.
Between the 5 buckets and the 2 totes, I spent $80.
Wow. And you didn't even find a pink bucket?
No, there were blue buckets, and that was it.
Why don't people make pink buckets? They're so cute.
Because Lowe's doesn't sell pink buckets. It sells blue buckets.
But I like Lowe's.
Mama Cass says, I haven't tried Keto Chow my coffee yet. Sounds yummy. Well, if you actually go on YouTube
a lot of people
and look for Keto Chow coffee, you'll find a video where we go through a bunch of the different ways that people use coffee in their Keto Chow or Keto Chow in their coffee.
Speaking of no makeup,
okay,
I'm getting my lashes tinted this week.
What?
I'm excited. Hopefully it'll be like they have color on them.
Myra says, I enjoyed birthday Keto Chow ice cream this weekend. It was party in my mouth. Thank you for making such delicious products. I think I had the audio turned up too loud on these microphones.
Oh,
I'm
am I
not
clapping
gonna
too
adjust
loudly?
it. No, it's fine. We're
It's
just
fine.
clipping. See, it went red for a second. Carrie says, on the 28th, I'll be 1 year and 5 months, no coffee and caffeine.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Sam's having a tooth pulled on the 28th.
Yes, he is. Yeah, that's on
Wednesday.
I should do a live stream all by myself while you're off doing...
That would make me sad.
Yeah, I'll probably do it anyway.
Fine.
You heard it here first. Watch for a live stream with just me in it.
Don't tell anybody. While Sam's getting surgery.
Yep. Betsy wants to know how Haley's doing in Canada.
Oh, she's so good.
She sent an email this morning, and I haven't even read it yet.
I haven't either, but I do know, she said last week that there was one of the cities that was on fire was now flooded.
That's right. And people were going down the street in kayaks.
They were. It was crazy. So they have some fire damage. They've been helping with some of the fire damage, which has been really good. She also helped with a mud run this weekend, so that seemed like a fun thing.
Here's the funny thing. We talk to our daughter now more that she's in Canada than she ever allowed us to talk to her when she lived in the house with us.
Isn't that crazy? Because she wants to talk to us now.
Right?
And before she was like, I'm in and out. Goodbye, car, not car.
I do
gas
really
money,
like
food.
that we have Facebook Messenger, so it's free.
Yeah, it is.
Linda likes that movie.
I do too. It's so
It's
fun.
a silly movie.
It's really funny.
J-Dog is here. Mama Cass says, Christian, during your cruise talk, you mentioned that one vitamin deficiency.
Chris.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry.
You said Christian.
Oh. One vitamin deficiency can cause depression and anxiety if you're not eating animal protein.
Yes.
It's B12.
Yes.
People who are on a vegan diet or don't eat animal products will routinely have issues with B12 deficiency, and it can cause moodiness.
B12 is a big deal.
And depression and a bunch of other stuff. And that's one of the vitamins that has to be folated.
Yep.
And so people who have that gene mutation need to make sure they're getting methylated. Oh my gosh. They need methylated B12 and B9. B12 and B9 is also folate.
Yeah, so my mom had the gastric bypass in 2000.
Okay.
And she was having problems with getting B vitamins, so she did injections every couple of months with B12 shots.
Yeah.
But you can test that with blood work. So go ahead and ask somebody to get you some blood work.
Keto Simple says, I only ordered 2 birthday cakes. And Mike says, bless your beautiful hide. That song is so funny. We ain't met yet, but I will get back. You're the gal for me. Pretty and slim, but
not so trim. Heavenly eyes, but oh, that size. What?
Pretty and sweet and sassy as can be. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's see. Keto Simple says hot honey Nashville chicken keto chow. I mean, you can make that if you want.
Yeah, do it.
Teresa is here. J-Dog says, did you see the Lolly's cookie clusters? It is now Mom's Nuts.
Yeah,
No,
I saw that. I got an
did
email
not see
last
that.
week.
Did they sell or did they just rebrand?
I didn't actually read it. It just said Lolly's is back and it's called Mom's Nuts now.
Okay. Jackie says, I think honey is one of those things. If I'm going to use it, I'll use the real stuff. I only use 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and a tablespoon of honey. Okay?
Right. I have always been like too sweeted out by something. So even when I was a kid, I didn't really eat lots of syrup and I didn't eat honey, even jam. I would put like a thin layer of jam on. So, but that's just some things. I'm not sweeted out by Oreos for some reason.
Becky says, my salted caramel arrived yesterday. Made blender ice cream yesterday, topped it with sea salt and roasted pecans. We loved it. My husband asked for a second. Wow.
Yummy.
Jackie always orders the maximum amount.
Yeah, do it.
And Betsy liked my talk on the cruise.
Thank
J-Dog
you.
says, vegans not
I
eating
liked it
meat is
too.
a giant missed steak.
Right?
Yes,
it is. It's a mistake.
Jackie says, you two are crazy. Not as crazy as Joe and Rachel.
So crazy.
So Jerry says, my stuffed jalapeno peppers and pig shots
Yeah.
were amazing winners, smoked on the rectangle. We still need to make the pig shots.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we do. We're going to a Brazilian barbecue today.
We are for lunch today.
I'm excited.
And we might not even have to pay for it. I think he's paying for it.
Or we're paying for it through him paying for it.
That's true. Yeah, if a vendor is buying you lunch and you pay the vendor,
then you're eventually paying for it.
Yeah, but it's 100% deductible at that point, though.
That's true.
Yep. Linda wants core in different flavors.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's test some.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Hey. Anyway, Linda says now I'm going to have to watch that movie again.
I know, and snuggle up with a blanket and a Ninja Creamy Keto Chow with some keto bricks in the top.
By the way, let me do the research for you. It's not streaming free anywhere. You have to pay for 7 Brides for 7 Brothers.
Or pull it out of your VHS section and stick it in the VCR.
Yeah, something like that. Or if you previously bought it and you've got it on DVD or Blu-ray, the source material, the actual film stock it was shot on, is not the highest quality. So if you've got a DVD versus Blu-ray, the DVD is going to be more than adequate.
Yeah.
Like, it was so grainy.
It was fine. Just take my glasses off. Everything's fine.
Where were we? We were in church on Sunday, and somebody was up there singing, and I was like...
Why are they blurry? Because you don't have your glasses on.
I should probably start wearing my glasses, but I can't.
I really like wearing my
close.
glasses to church, because then I can read the hymn numbers.
My glasses don't let me see up close. I have to take them off. If I'm wearing my glasses, I spend half of the time with them on my head.
I just don't usually wear them on the computer. And I don't wear them on here because of the stupid circle. See, the circle.
Mama Cat says, yeah, thanks for the answer. I know 2 people who don't eat meat. They're dealing with the blues. Yeah, and it's vitamin B12.
Yeah,
It's a common, it could be vitamin B12. Yeah, and that's a common issue that people on vegan diets, because you can't get B12 from anywhere except for animal sources, fermented foods, which involve microorganisms.
Yeah.
And some people don't even want microorganisms.
And even if you're eating a lot of the B12s, if you're not absorbing it, that's still the same thing.
Yeah.
So you could still be eating a bunch of meat and still not being able to absorb it, which is what the whole
or you're not being able to use it
MTHFR
because of the
thing
methyl
is
thing.
because of the methyl. Yeah, we already said that. But.
Keto Simple says the granddaughter is more important than us, which is
That's true. Can you give her a hug for me? I like little kids.
Dennis has got to love the singing. Brenda says, same. I always just put peanut butter on my pancakes and waffles. We had chaffles the other day. Yeah, and I had to stir up a thing of peanut butter.
We specifically had chaffles because Sam was at camp. And every time we have chaffles, everyone in the family loves them, and they're just like, oh, I forgot I don't like chaffles. But then he eats them.
He's such
Poor
a
thing. His life is so hard.
He just wants to eat all the carbs.
Yeah. He needs to quit.
Flat River Keto says, we made orange cream keto chow with cocoa powder yesterday and Lily's dark chocolate chips. Nice.
I want that now.
Roxanne also wants core and other flavors.
Yes.
Amber says, time for trifocals. Boy.
Right?
Well, Jackie says LASIK. Now, that's an interesting question. I actually asked my...
obstetrician.
Optometrist. I do not have an obstetrician. Although we know Miriam's obstetrician really well. He's a great guy.
Obstetrician.
He's actually like, it was so funny when we went for the last one. He's like, I usually don't like to schedule deliveries. He's like, but considering that Max and Ruth were born on December 6th, and Audrey and Haley were on the 21st, Miriam looked at our schedule and said,
how about the
17th? Can we just do it on the 17th? And he's like
the best person ever.
Okay, fine.
He
anyway,
really is. He's so great.
Optometrist. I asked my optometrist about it, and he said, okay, you wear glasses. So the computer just up and rebooted. Anyway, you can probably bring up the comments. Okay, so I asked the optometrist, either we started a new live stream or that was so weird. Anyway.
Yeah, the computer just said poop. There we go, I got it.
But is it still the... Okay, anyway. I asked the optometrist and he said, well, can you see? And I'm like, no, I can't even see my computer when I'm doing a live stream. Wow, it's totally down. And he said, well, do you want your glasses permanently installed on your eyes? And I said, no, that would suck. And he said, don't get LASIK then. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
I wouldn't mind my glasses permanently installed on my eyes because I don't mind
wearing them when I see up close. It doesn't bother me. The thing that bothers me is right here. It like bothers my nose after a while, so I just take them off.
Here, you hold this for a second.
Okay.
Terry wants to know, do we make our own mayo?
I have made our own mayo before. I've done the butter mayo. Joe and Rachel's butter mayo is yummy. Mostly I just would rather have somebody else make that for me because I'm kind of lazy. But yeah, we do sometimes. A lot of times we just use the store-bought, which we shouldn't use, but we do because we're lazy, and that's okay. Because sometimes good enough is good enough. That's okay.
That's true.
But we have made it multiple times. I mostly, if I'm gonna make it, it's because I'm making something else that's gonna be like better with the homemade mayo.
Okay.
So like I'll do like a ranch dressing or like a blue cheese dressing, and then it has to have like the mayo base.
Okay.
So that's when I do it.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I
comes
can
back on the
switch
computer.
it back over from one to the other. So that's gonna involve me throwing this phone into airplane mode and then starting the stream over here. So it might die.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Gosh.
I'm glad I had a, yeah. So, okay, everybody, I guess we're gonna call it. What? What are you doing?
I just feel unkempt.
Okay.
I just feel unready for the day.
All right.
Why can't I just be happy with myself?
Don't worry. Be
happy.
Be happy. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to call the live stream. You all have a fantastic day. We'll be doing a live stream. Actually, we're going to do a live stream on TikTok tonight.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Wait for it.
Click, click.
But yeah, we'll be doing our longer live stream tomorrow. So